In now is Anthony Rendon. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Nats move out in front now 3-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Davis comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Matt Adams now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
3 runs already home here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Soto is off of first with 2 away. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. In is Gerardo Parra. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. Hit in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Paul Sewell comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. And that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Nationals lead it 6-0. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Jed Lowry now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's just 2 for 9. The pitch. Looped out toward third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. At the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Looking up is Davis. And it's gone as they add still another. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, Juan Soto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Line toward center field. Davis is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Striding in, Matt Adams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A base hit in his first trip. Line toward the gap in left center. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Digging in, Gerardo Parra looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if any.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Alonso is there. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the National. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turner is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he's safe.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it. Stepping in now, Juan Soto. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now batting, Howie Kendrick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or two at a time.
This is hit high and deep out to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay on the second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki.
No, foul ball.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he pops it up. Davis trying to get there. And he'll reach first safely. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Adams rounds third and is digging for the plate. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Strasburg at second. With 2 down. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 15-0. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The pitcher.
In now, Paul Sewald. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here.
0-1's the count.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Played on the backhand. The throw will go to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Strasburg comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Fouled off. Sewald on third. Lowry on at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Brad Brock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brad.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Eaton. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Line towards center field. Davis is right there, one down. So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Juan Soto. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Cespedes going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. The 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Matt Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Soto sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And it's fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Michael Conforto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
And the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Either he missed the take sign, or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Conforto. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
High in the air into shallow left center. Soto coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Cano, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Rajay Davis would be next. Count still full, 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another full count offering on its way. And this will be fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets, and they remain well behind. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Trey Turner with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
The center fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Davis, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Into the box, Juan Soto. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Howie Kendrick. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Rajay Davis now. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next up from New York, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now that's popped up. Suzuki shading to his right, and that retires the side. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back with Edwin Diaz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39.
So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder.
And now for Washington, Gerardo Parra has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Diaz, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Ready with another 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McNeil camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now in the box, Trey Turner. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. One left for Washington, but not to fear as they hold. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-0 now.
D-Rock.
2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this will go down as a lead 5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Conforto leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
J.D. Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Into the box now, Adam Eaton, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 2.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of Eaton, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Rendon will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list, we take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Popped him up. Ramos is under it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nationals gone in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ramos. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle in there.
And a step on first himself for the out. Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped into the air, back behind second. Kendrick has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Rajay Davis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kendrick has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. The Nationals lead it 19-1. Jeurys Familia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick, lifetime against Familia. He's gone 2 for 5. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Davis is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Striding into the box, Matt Adams hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. high in the air out to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but not to fear as digging in to try it again. Jed Lowry starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jed Lowry is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
19-1 the final today. Washington came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Noah Syndergaard permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Well,
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Wander Suero is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.